YouTube's happening. It's Friday, February 7th, and now we're going to talk about men's college basketball. And you know it's going to be a quick video because look, we only got 7 games to talk about, but we got some good games in there. So we got St. John's, UConn, VCU, Dayton, USC, Purdue, Princeton, Penn. I mean, all these are decent games. I'm okay with these. So we're going to break these games. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick something for every game. That way, that's 7 plays max. Can't go wrong there, right? Exactly. So let's recap yesterday before we jump into it, though. Recap. We had a bunch of plays and we did well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right, 5 wrong. That's a green day. Perfect. We take those every day. So profits were secured. Bryant lost outright as a 12-point favorite. Man, I tell you. Wilmington covered. Temple, South Florida easily hit that over. UMBC did not do well. Campbell won. Hampton Monmouth did not hit the over. Eastern and Florida Gulf hit that easy. Marist lost after they were up like 6 with like a minute left. Just choked it away. Crazy ending. And then West Kentucky didn't do their job, but then over for Bellarmine, Florida was easily hit. Loyola Marymount lost by 20. Love that. And then Santa Barbara did their job. So, hey, winners, we take that. Green Day, love that. If you want the plays typed out or if you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, then you need to become a member of the HQ. Simple as that. So 7 games on the slate. Let's go ahead and dive into that first game right now. Okay, we got 7 games. We're going to break them down. First game is USC Purdue, number 7 Purdue at that. Let's look at the sheets, see the numbers, see what we got cooking. Let me make sure it's updated. 18-5, 18-5. Yep, good deal. So, all right. First thing we see is Purdue is the 2nd worst team in the country when it comes to 2-point defense in their last 3 games. What? That's wild. That is absolute madness. When you think of Purdue, you think, oh, top 7, they'd be great, huh? Yeah, they're going to get abused. USC should abuse them inside when it comes to this. What's the line? Line's 14. Okay, that's a clear USC. That's a clear Purdue. So we got 2 clear offenses. These 2 cancel out, obviously. They're the same number, basically. And these 2, it's a cancel, but it leans Purdue offense. So technically, we have 2 solid offenses, a kind of offense, and a push. So we could be looking at the over in this one because I don't see Purdue stopping USC inside, and I don't see USC stopping Purdue from shooting threes because they've been shooting a lot better than they were a couple weeks ago when they were one of the worst teams in the country again. So efficiencies, look at the offensive efficiencies. They're great, both in the green, both top 75 in the country. Defensive efficiency for both teams, not the best. So we're rocking a 146.5. Let's look at the actual what they've been doing. They're scoring 161 and giving up 148, which are both above both of these totals down here. We're taking the over in this one for sure in this one. So over 146.5 is our first play. Nice. We'll move on to the next one is Dayton and VCU. Man, if you squint your eyes, you can instantly see VCU is a better team just by the numbers. Let's see if it matters, though. VCU is a 1-point favorite on the road. Neither team is ranked. 18-5, 16-7. Good deal. Dayton's more tested, you can tell. They won 4 games against top 100 teams. Meanwhile, VCU's only won 2. But Dayton's 2-1 versus top 25 teams. That's actually damn impressive. So, but the last 3, you see what their numbers are. You're only as good as what you've been doing recently. What have you done for me lately? So, first thing that instantly jumps out is the efficiencies. 2 versus 203, 63 versus 232. I'm taking VCU -1, but let's keep on digging. That's VCU. That's VCU all damn day. That's VCU. That's a 4-spot VCU. They got it's really 6 spots VCU. Dayton's a little more tested, yes, but I'm taking the 4 spot. We're taking VCU -1 on the road. So VCU -1 on the road. Remember, we're taking plays for every game. Every game we're taking something. We want 7 plays, 7 chances to do something special. So next we got Princeton and Penn. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Is Princeton by 7 on the road. Both teams are abysmal offensively from 2 and defensively abysmally from 3. That doesn't help us at all. It doesn't help us for an over, and it damn sure doesn't help us on an under. So, because that's good for Penn offense, that's good for Princeton offense, that's good for Princeton defense, and that's good for Penn defense. Damn. Okay, this is gonna be a hard one. Okay, efficiencies. The only thing that is Penn's efficiency is just not good. Well, it's 342. That's terrible defensively. So this offense should take care of this defense quite easily. Princeton by 7 on the road. Feels like if they can abuse this efficiency, they should be all right. Outside of that, live by the 3, die by the 3, and neither one can score 2s. You're scoring more points. What's the total sitting on? Let's look. 144. This is coming out to 149. This is coming out to 155. Okay, so we have a 149 to 150, 155, 149. Our total's down here at 144. You know what? The smart thing is outside the range. We're just gonna take the over. I would lean Princeton by 7, over or nothing at all. That's the 3 I would do. So we're going to take 1 over 144.5 is going to be our play over in this one. Moving on to St. John's and UConn. Okay, let's see what we got. Scroll my sheet. Let's see. First off, we'll see what we got in advantages. Okay, so first off, these two push clearly, but that's a UConn defensive strategy all day. This is a push technically, but it still leans UConn. And this is UConn defense 7 days a week. Clearly 144 versus 316. That is clearly UConn. So UConn, a lean UConn, that's a push, but lean St. John's, and that is definite UConn. So we got 2 definites and 2 leans, 1 for each team. So that is UConn for sure. We're sitting on UConn minus 4.5 at home. I like that already. Just like it. Main thing is because if you can't score, you can't win games. That's my thought. And I don't care how good your defense is. If you can't put the ball in the hoop, you're not going to win the game. Simple as that. And St. John's being 309 offensive efficiency just ain't good. That ain't good. Now, 2 is amazing. Yes, defense is good, but they're above average. So that's going to battle out. But this is going to be just nasty. Like, if you can't score, low scoring game for St. John's, maybe. I'm taking UConn at home. We're going to go UConn. Minus 4.5. That's what it was. 4.5. Yeah, we're gonna take UConn 4.5 at home. And this one, number 12 versus 19. I can see UConn taking care of it easily, especially if that is what it is. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll go UConn. Next up, we're gonna go Boise versus San Jose. What do we got? Boise back 14.5. Damn. Why? Why is it so much? Let's look. Let's figure out why. All right, so that is Boise defense all day. That is San Jose lean to defense. This is a push all day, and that is a lean to. It's a push to. It's a slight lean Boise, slight lean. So nothing is screaming Boise 14 yet. Efficiencies. This is a big lean to Boise. That is a push. So still, I don't see why it's Boise 14.5. Now, do I want to take San Jose 14? I could. Plus 14.5 is so far my favorite play. Let's look at the total, see what we got. 141. So we combine these. We're at 152. We combine these. We're at 134, 141. Here's the range. 141's in the middle. We're not taking the over under in this one. Nope. So if I have to pick something this one, I'm going SJSU plus 14.5. We're taking something. There's only 4 options: an over, under, a home, or away. That's the only thing we can do here. So yeah, we'll take San Jose plus 14.5. Move on to the next one. St. Joseph's and St. Louis. Saint versus Saint. Let's see what we got. 14-9, 13-9. Clear off the get St. Louis on these 2 categories for sure, and 3 categories. They can't shoot threes well, and they're going to have a hard time doing it even better than 22%. And then St. Louis here. So we have a 4 category sweep essentially, even though this is technically a push in my book because it's less than 100. It's a 4 category sweep, let's be real. But then you look at the efficiencies. It's really the defense is doing good because even though you're good here, your offensive efficiency is only 244. That ain't got good. That ain't that good. Let's see what we got. But it's St. Joe's at home by 6.5. How do you figure that? How? I'm obviously taking I'm taking a St. Louis plus 6.5 all day. But let's look and see what we got here. We got that plus that. It's the 139. Our range is 139 to 139. The total is 145. So we could go under, but then we're banking on that. No, I'm taking St. Louis. So we're going SLU. Plus 6.5. 6.5, I'll take it. Now, I'm not looking at injuries. There could be a star player out for one of these teams. I rely on you guys to put that in the comments and tell me because I ain't got time to look at all that. You got it. So, hey, whatever. I'm looking strictly numbers. That's all we do here. So we look at averages. We play the averages is what we do. Last game of the slate, Fresno, Utah. What we got? Utah is 12.5. That's a lot of red. Ugh. Okay, so that is Utah State all day. This is a push. That is a push. That is Utah. So we got 2 heavy Utah States and 2 pushes. Is that worth enough for Utah State 12.5 on the road? I don't know. That's a lot. Let's come on, total. Give me a good total. Total's 155. What do we have here? That's 144. That's 159. If 155 is in that range, man, it'd be an under if I took something because neither team could shoot. The efficiencies are garbage, but these 2 are garbage, but this is better. Ugh. I mean, this is the one game this is the worst game of the slate. This is the absolute worst game. I don't want to touch this game. This game is ugly. Now, they're two of the faster teams. So if I did take anything, it would be lean the over because they're so fast. They're going to get a lot of possessions. Maybe they can get their shots up. 20-3 versus 5-18. And I'm struggling on which side to take. That's hilarious. I mean, Utah State 12.5 seems, man, Fresno that bad for real. They can't defend. This should be the thing. This would be where it is, where they put the points up. They can't score on that, but they should be able to score some. All right, this is the worst play. I hate this play. I don't like either side, so I'm going to take USU minus 12.5 on the road. One, I don't like taking double-digit road favorites. Two, there's nothing here tell me to take any direction. I have a lean to Utah State on a couple, but 12 seems like a lot. So, but we're going to take it because I said at the beginning I'm taking a play in every game. So there you go. Utah State, that's all the games. We are done data. That's all the plays. Tomorrow, you already know what it is. It is just pure chaos. Lots and 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 games. It's about 150 games if you're new here. And I'm going to cover the ones that matter the most. So I'm going to cover all the ranked games. I'm going to cover all the big conference games. And I'm going to cover anybody has, when we look at our sheet here, we do certain things. We say the advantages where they're close. Like, let me go back up to, which game was it? Penn and Princeton. You see here, there's a game where there's 4 advantages. You can see here, we'll cover games like that because that's ones we're going to have potentially bet on. When we have games like we just had with Fresno, I would never bet this on a normal day. I never would. But I did today because I said I would. But these games will get skipped because these games, one, have zero value to us, and two, don't matter to the general public. This doesn't. So we'll cover the ones that matter to you. We'll cover the ones that matter to me and see if I can find some value, which means we'll cover about 50 to 60 games probably instead of 150. That's a fair trade-off, I think. Okay, so if you don't like that, if you want about the rest of the games, well, then you can just become a member and do your own research. Simple as that, because I can't cover that many games in a day. It's a busy day. So, and when you say, oh, just do it the night before, the lines aren't out. I'm on the East Coast, and even at midnight, the lines still aren't out for most of these games. So the odds makers are slow. Can't help that. So other than that, that's all the games. Big slate tomorrow. I appreciate you being here. There's the site. Go become a member if you want access to the spreadsheets or do your, do your own research or just get the plays typed out. Other than that, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow on Saturday for a massive slate of college basketball. Peace.